Hello, and welcome to Out for Smokes. I'm Deborah Recine. I'm filling in for Mike, who booked a last-minute moving job. But he had a guest confirmed, so he asked me to fill in. So get ready for the mass resubscription to the Out for Smokes podcast. You've got the better Recine today. So for some housekeeping, follow the pod on Out for Smokes. Follow Mike on Twitter, X, whatever that is, at Mike Recine, and on Instagram, at Mike Recine Comedy. And one of our listeners wrote in and wanted us to acknowledge some of these charities. So we can, if you're interested, you can donate to Islamic Relief, Middle East Children's Alliance, Hanoun Foundation, or Heal Palestine. And keep in mind that we'll be donating 6% of our Patreon to a pro-Palestinian charity. Okay, so we have a very special guest on the show today. I'm really sad that Mike couldn't make it because he's a huge fan of this guy and organized crime in general. Please welcome to the show, the Penguin! Hi. Hello. Yes, that's your spot.
It's nice to be here.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming.
Should I put these on?
You should put your headphones on. Yeah, then you'll be able to hear us both.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm doing big things. I'm doing big things that I can't really talk about. But very exciting. I think I'm close to getting everything I ever dreamed of.
Oh, what might that be?
I can't talk about it.
Oh.
But I want to say that I'm a huge fan of your husband, and I'm a huge fan of talk radio in general.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up all the time listening to. There was just one guy that I listened to every day. He got on the mic. He told the truth. He told the truth. He made me laugh. And that guy's name, Anthony Cumia.
Ah, yeah.
Big fan.
Mm.
Have you ever met him?
No.
Oh.
No.
I'd love to meet him someday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What
kind of? Are you a fan of podcasts?
No, not typically. Not really.
No.
I don't really want to hear people talk.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't like the shows where the girls say like, "Hey, about I fucked guys. I fucked lots of guys."
No, I don't identify with many people, so it's hard. I don't really have a niche.
But there's a lot of money in that.
True.
There's a lot of money in saying, "Oh, hey, my pussy. Oh, I like to get my pussy fucked."
I bet we're already clocking in the dollars that you said it, so that's good.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, thank you.
That's why. That's actually. That's why I'm here, sweetheart.
Yeah, well, thanks again for coming. I really appreciate it. And
I want to help the show.
You want to? Oh, good.
I want to help the show. I want to take it to the next level.
Oh, okay.
I actually, I have some monologue jokes prepared that I wrote. Some topical monologue jokes.
Great.
And maybe I could read those on the show for you if you think they're funny.
Right now?
Maybe. Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, here we go. So let me see here. These are fun. These are fun to write.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So, Sarah McBride, the first openly trans congresswoman, was banned from using women's bathrooms by House Republicans in a state. The ban for using bathrooms by House Republicans. Hey, Sarah, if you need a bathroom, why don't you come over and shit in my mouth? What do you think?
I think it could use some tweaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I saw that coming. I thought you were going to say pee in my mouth.
Why don't you come pee in my mouth?
The only surprise.
Yeah.
Is that you didn't say pee.
Why don't you put your penis in my mouth and piss in it? Is that funny?
It makes me have a feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reacting. And,
Right.
Yeah.
That's what they say is important
Mm-hmm.
with the arts. It's not really my wheelhouse, but
Mm-hmm.
I think, something there.
Right. There could be.
All right. This week, the Pope announced that he's going to make Carlo Acetus, a devout computer nerd who used Java to code Christian websites, into a saint. What miracle did he perform? Getting pussy?
Oh, maybe I might have blacked out.
Because he's like a nerd.
Oh.
He's like a nerd, so the miracle that he does is to get pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
And then the last one I got here is the Pope. The Pope called for an investigation into whether or not Israel is committing a genocide in Gaza after it was revealed that the IDF is killing lots of young boys.
Because they want to keep those.
They want to keep those.
Yeah.
Because they're child molesters and pedophiles at the church.
Yeah.
Which I don't really believe that. Actually, I had a guy write that for me.
Uh-huh.
That's actually a sin. I shouldn't disrespect the Pope.
Right, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little nervous to
Are
be.
you a religious man?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I go to church with my mom.
Okay, that's good.
Why is that funny?
I don't know. It just made me
You
laugh.
think there's something funny about the Lord?
No, I don't. It's very serious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go to hell.
Right.
Well, I think I'm a decent guy for the most part.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't talk about you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're very beautiful.
Thank you.
You have a good personality.
Thank you.
What do you do for work?
I'm a speech pathologist.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's the ultimate hot girl job.
Is it?
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you know about speech pathology?
No, I didn't know it was a job for attractive women. Maybe I should recruit. Maybe I should do some recruiting.
Maybe.
I'll go on Instagram. I'll type in speech and feeding therapy. And I'll say, why don't you come work for the Penguin?
What kind of job would you offer?
It would be, we have a lot of businesses, multiple businesses set up where we use a lot of female talent.
Yeah.
You catch my drift?
Ah.
Yeah. Is that this muffin right here? Is this is that like for anybody who wants it, or what do we?
That's my muffin.
It's yours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks very good.
It is good. It's my favorite type of muffin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want some?
I maybe later. I don't know. It looks good. I didn't eat breakfast this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How about this?
Yep.
You give me maybe you give me a piece of that muffin. I'll give you a couple more jokes.
Okay. Do you want a piece of the muffin now?
How about this? You give me a piece of that muffin.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to use, well, we'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use my talent and my connections. And we're going to take the show to the next level.
Yeah.
And all you got to give me right now is a piece of that muffin.
That's it.
A little piece of that muffin.
That's all it would take?
Yeah.
You want me to give you the muffin right now?
Just give me a little piece.
Just a little piece of the muffin?
Just a little piece of the muffin.
All right.
A tiny one. I don't want a big
All right,
piece.
I could always break it again. This isn't a final situation here. Here you go. Is that a good piece of muffin?
Mm-hmm.
You know, chewing on mic is generally something people comment about not liking. I think I just got nauseous.
I'm sorry. Everything okay? Really good muffin.
No, I think I have that disorder that hearing chewing is problematic to me.
This is very tasty.
But yeah.
I'm sorry, I haven't eaten all day.
Oh, yeah. Are we going to talk more about me being a speech pathologist?
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking, actually.
Yeah.
So you do speech therapy?
Yes. I help children and adults with speech language communication, feeding, and swallowing disorders.
And you work with children?
Mostly, yes.
You make enough money at that job.
I can make more.
You can make more.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I want a building with an elevator.
Yeah.
But I love my apartment. But
Yeah.
yeah.
What about your husband? He's not bringing in the. He's not bringing it in.
Yeah. I mean, he is. He does well. I mean,
He's at a moving job right now.
He's doing a moving job right now. Yeah, because he's, had a little falling out with his co-hosts.
Yeah.
Now he's looking at multiple streams of revenue.
I heard he's got a little bit of a temper. I heard he's a little sloppy.
Sloppy. Yes, sloppy.
I heard the way he operates is a little bit sloppy.
I don't know what you mean. I mean, he makes a mess. He doesn't close cabinets or like wipe down countertops.
That's a shame.
It's a problem, yeah.
I think you deserve better.
Yeah, you look tidy.
I think you deserve... I'm actually disabled.
Oh.
I'm disabled, so it's hard for me to, Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks for bringing that up. Because is that a problem? Because I'm disabled?
No, I love disabled people.
Anyway, what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
What I was thinking about your job.
Mm-hmm.
You could try to get more money out of your boss. And what you do is, when you go to work, when you work with the kids,
mm-hmm.
you could give them like bad speech therapy on purpose. So you sit down with the kid and you go, hey, this is, what's your name again?
My name?
Yeah, what's your name again?
Deborah.
Deborah. So you go, hey, this is speech therapy with Deborah. We're going to sit down. You just start going like,
mm-hmm.
You go like, hey, repeat after me. And then that kid has a problem because then that kid can't talk.
Mm.
And then you say to your boss, I'm not giving him real speech therapy until you give me another $5,000.
Oh.
You say you give me $5,000 in cash right now,
mm-hmm.
and I'll make this kid talk. But if you don't, I'm gonna make this kid sound like shit.
Yeah, there's a thought. I mean, this could be a pretty effective speach therapy technique. I mean, you're getting
maybe you do like a different
bilabial stimulation,
Yeah.
mimicking,
Yeah.
imitation.
Well, you know what I would do? I would say to your boss, you owe me $5,000 right now in cash. Every day that goes by, I'm gonna teach these kids a racial slur.
Is that extortion?
Technically,
Yeah.
but
I think
The
people
world
come
is-
to see me because I'm really good at it, and
Yeah.
I like make everybody better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, the world's not set up for honest people to succeed.
I agree. Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I'm not against a life of crime, but I mean more like stealing cable or internet or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
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 Which, by the way, I think my husband owes me for the Spectrum bill. I'm gonna have to text him about that.
You guys aren't on auto pay.
We are. I pay all the bills, and then I have to remind
pay all
him
the bills.
to pay me back.
You pay all the bills in the house.
No, only automatically.
That ain't right. A man's supposed to provide for his wife.
Yeah. Well, my man has trouble remembering.
That's no good.
He can't remember.
I think it's in the Bible.
Every month, Verizon is threatening to turn off his phone because he doesn't know how to pay.
That ain't right. That ain't right.
He could afford it.
Yeah.
He just
he can.
doesn't know about like papers
Yeah.
and stuff.
I think it's clearly written clearly in the Bible that a man is supposed to provide for his woman.
That's good. We should call him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we should let him know that the auto pay should come out of his account moving forward. I like that idea.
I just think it see like a little bit of sadness in your eyes.
No, I'm very happy. So
I see a little sadness in your
do?
eyes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I think you deserve a little better.
Yeah, like who?
I think you deserve a better life.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who's
men tell me that all day long. It's a good thing my husband's not here.
Yeah.
To hear this.
Yeah. Well, it's probably true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, this schmuck's out moving boxes right now, making you take over his show.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, for him, it's like boxes equate dollars.
Mm.
Whereas podcasting, you just have a bunch of like people who listen, and a lot of them are whiny babies like, wow, where are the other guys who used to be here?
Right. Yeah.
So it's more concrete to do moving jobs than it is to just like talk into a mic for, a bunch of kids that live in a basement. probably. Sorry. I'm not insulting the audience. I love you guys. I'm so happy to do this.
No, they sound like they stink.
It depends. I mean, I worked in comedy for a really long time, and comedy audiences in general are like not the most desirable people. Like if a person knows about like all the comedians, I'm like, oh, you are probably not somebody who I'd be friends with.
Yeah.
In a different situation.
Right.
I like comedy.
Why don't
though.
you go out and provide for your family?
Me?
No, I'm saying these guys that love comedy so much.
Right, yeah.
You know? Why don't you go take care of your ma?
Yeah, instead of being obsessed with, these little boys who speak into microphones. No, I love comedy. Comedy's great.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I met my husband.
So what else is on the agenda for the episode today?
What do you think about Israel-Palestine? Do you have a dog in the fight?
Well, I was reading that Israel was offering ransom rewards, $5 million if they return the hostages.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if that was me, if I lived there, I would just return the hostages and I'd keep the money. I'd keep the money and I'd go down to Miami.
Ah. Well, you're not supposed to betray your friends.
Why not?
I don't know. It's just, it's not something you should do, I guess.
Yeah, but your friends are going to stick you in the back if you don't do it first.
You think? I don't know. Things go pretty well for me. I haven't really been betrayed in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So.
I got to tell you, I'm still a little hungry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about
mm-hmm.
you give me another piece of that muffin. I'll introduce you to Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
I know Mr. Freeze. He's a good friend of mine.
Oh, this is my muffin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to have this for later.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your ideas. I mean, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about?
What do you do on the show? Do you do like current events and stuff like that?
Yeah, current events. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you like current events?
Not really.
No.
I'm usually pretty busy. The family keeps me pretty busy.
Mm-hmm.
And my ma.
Yeah.
Taking care of my ma. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sons are good for their moms. Yeah. Yeah, I had an article here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys like to talk about politics?
Yeah. I mean, not particularly me. I am not the usual host of this show.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Generally, it's my husband, and then he has somebody coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and doing stuff, talking.
You know what you could do? What would be a good episode, I think?
Hmm.
Just because I like to share my ideas.
Yeah.
What if you talked about where was the best place to get like a meatball sub?
Yeah. Do you have an opinion? A meatball sub?
Yeah, like where's your favorite meatball sub instead of this like politics stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's good.
Where do you get the biggest plate of pasta?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I like food content.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ever been to Court Street Grocers?
No.
I like that sandwich place. But I have to say, my husband's never impressed with meatballs. Every time we order meatballs, he's very unhappy. So
it's hard to get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes they make them too dry.
Sometimes they put like raisins in them.
Sometimes they put raisins in them.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell.
And I go, what the fuck are you doing? You're not supposed to put raisins in the meatballs.
No. Or like pine nuts. Did you say that already?
Yes, that's good actually. I like that.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Since when?
I like a little meatballs. I like a little sausage and peppers.
I like sausage and peppers. That's good. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I don't like these like Instagram
like family
sandwiches
Mm.
that you can't that look so big. I don't know how you bite them.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I bet I could figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you look like you've got a big mouth.
I have a very big mouth.
Figure that out.
Yeah. I was told ever since I was a
little.
young kid that I had a very big mouth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do some politics.
Sure. I don't know where my article is. Johnny, do you got an article for me that I'm gonna read?
Let me take a look at this.
Yeah.
See, this is why I think that, and we'll get into this later, but I think if you needed if you and your husband needed like a business partner, you know,
this isn't my business.
Someone to sort of invest in the show.
Okay.
You know, I'd front you some money.
Great.
Give you some money, some cash to operate. And then I would also come on the show. I would come on and I would do, you know, some impressions or, you know, whatever it is. But let's get into this over here.
On genocide, Trump will be no different from Biden. Okay. And this is Trump has picked some pro-Israel people for his administration. Just like all the other U.S. presidents of the past 75 years. Yeah, I don't know how you guys spend so much of your time.
It's kind of boring.
Not just boring, but like, you know, depressing and stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah. If a Pulitzer Prize was handed out
I'll be honest. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about right now. Another piece of that beautiful blueberry muffin. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, maybe.
Do you want some muffin?
What?
Don't chew it on the mic. I swear, if people...
No, it's yours. I don't want to take food out of your mouth.
If people comment on this episode and they were like, I turned it off because of the chewing.
Yeah.
I'm going to be really aggravated because I bet so many people are listening because they see I'm on the show today.
Right.
I'm a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I think you should eat, sweetheart. You look like you could, you know...
Oh, my God.
You look like you could even gain a few pounds. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Right? What's this guy's name over here?
Johnny.
What do you think of her body?
Oh, Christ.
I think she needs to mange. I think she's a little too skinny.
I don't think that's appropriate.
There you go. All right.
All right. Sorry.
If there was a Pulitzer Prize handed out for the unintentionally funniest...
It's just hard when I'm sitting that so close to a beautiful woman in close proximity. You know?
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
lucky.
a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy like every other guy.
Yeah. Stitch-inducing headline drafted by a major news organization in 2024 than the New York Times, which craves such frivolous babbles, would win it without question. Here's the award-winning headline published last week in the aftermath of the U.S. President-elect Donald Trump diplomatic selections that, according to the Times, will help shape President-elect Trump's strategy on the Middle East. Trump's Middle East picks signal staunch pro-Israel policy, the Times wrote. Is this so comical? Is that comical?
What? Sorry, I kind of stopped paying attention for a second there.
Why?
What?
What is the... I'm going to keep reading.
All right.
Okay.
Keep reading.
An identical headline could have been recycled verbatim after every Democrat or Republican president-elect made public his Middle East picks since Israel engineered inception in 1948. My goodness. The headline's implicit suggestion is that somehow, for some puzzling reason, there may have been doubt that Trump was not going to adopt a staunch pro-Israel policy like all his differential predecessors. Is there something that you need?
No. I'm just
Would you
I'm
like
just
some
listening.
water? There's a water.
I'm just
tap.
kind of listening and learning. You know, politics ain't really my wheelhouse. So I'm just trying to listen and absorb
Okay.
the information.
Sure, Trump played nicey-nicey with a bunch of gullible Arab leader pawns in a swing state, Michigan, during the presidential election campaign to curry fleeting flavor with a community he would have immediately abandoned once he scored 270 electoral votes.
I'm disabled, so I do need to stretch my arms. My doctor told me I have
to. Are you reaching for the muffin?
No. What are you gonna? What do you mean? Reaching for the muffin? What I can't buy a fucking muffin?
Yeah, I mean, you have talked about all the money you have, so you would think that
I'll buy this whole studio a muffin.
Great.
What, you going to insult me?
No, finally, and perhaps the most absurdly in this ongoing signature effort of normalizing the fascist president-elect, the Times...
You know what? That actually hurts my feelings because I've always kind of struggled with my weight. So you think that I'm going to just come in here and what? Because I can't look at a muffin?
You know, you're getting a little cranky. Maybe your blood sugar is low, and I'm just going to give you a little bit more muffin.
Okay,
right.
I mean, I would
Maybe
take
this'll
some.
calm you down. You could just have that.
If you could just eat it away from the microphone.
Yeah, just don't.
I'll read it away from the microphone.
Yeah, eat it away from the microphone if that's cool. Yeah, just.
You guys are both being fat phobic.
Yeah.
I'm serious, not a joke.
Okay.
You're insulting me in
Listen,
I've struggled with my weight.
Mhm.
I've actually I'm talking now. I'm speaking.
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar? I'm speaking.
Yeah.
I'm speaking.
No, it
the
doesn't.
penguin
ring a
is
bell.
speaking. My whole life I've struggled with my weight.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry for that.
I was obese as a child and everybody made fun of me.
Mm-hmm. You'd think you'd want to undo that then.
No, I don't know because I've been in therapy
Mm-hmm.
and I'm proud of who I am.
Great.
I'm actually proud of who I am.
Okay, remember, don't chew on the mic.
And I actually I'm not ashamed of who I am.
Great. Trump, who will soon occupy the Oval Office.
And can I just say one more thing? Can I just say one more thing?
Of the Middle
Big is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Big is beautiful.
Middle East. Please don't chew into the microphone. That will translate into a well-defined policy and strategy for the region. My goodness, the sequel. Are you excited for Donald Trump to be president?
I guess.
Yeah. Oh, maybe you
Doesn't
can
really
chew
matter.
away from the mic. I swear, if all these people comment that they hate that you chewed,
Oh, they don't like that?
no, I don't know anybody who does like that. Yeah. But
All right. I'm going to make you a deal.
yeah.
I'm going to make you a little deal.
Mhm.
I will stop because you guys don't like me
Maybe
chewing
you should
on the
take
mic.
A drink. You should take a drink.
Okay.
With your...
I'll stop chewing on the mic.
Mhm.
You give me one more piece of that muffin.
No, you're done with the muffin.
No. Listen.
Listen. No, muffins are not
Listen.
a choice anymore. You've had enough muffin. You're all done the muffin.
Then I'm going to ruin this podcast now.
I don't. That's fine. That's okay. No more muffins.
Maybe I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Listen, hold on. I'll stop eating I'll put the microphone, I'll put it over here, and just let me get one more piece of that muffin. And I'll stop. One more piece.
No more muffin.
I'm telling you.
I'm
telling you. Listen.
No more muffin.
You got to listen to me.
Yeah.
You got to listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know podcasting.
Yeah.
People don't like when you eat on the mic.
Yeah.
They also don't like when you argue.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like when you fight with your co-hosts.
Yeah.
So I can fight. I can make this I can fight with you right now. Or you give me one more piece of muffin, I'll eat it off the mic, and then we don't have to talk about this fucking muffin for the rest of the show.
Well, you can't fight with someone who's not willing to fight back with you. And I said no muffin. So.
She's good.
To discredit.
So I want to just let you know. So the muffin is off the table.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no more muffin for you. I don't know where I am in this article.
It's a
So
little
I
disappointing.
think we're going to abandon this article. Is this article done now? Are we done with this? What do we think of this? Predictably, Joe Biden.
You were right about the water. I do
Yeah.
feel a little better.
We're going to wrap soon.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to wrap soon. I do have a client to see uptown shortly. So.
Okay, so listen, here's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I want to do for this show. I think that me and you
Mm-hmm.
and your husband
Yeah,
could be, and this guy over here,
Johnny.
we could do something really big together.
Uh-huh.
Where does this show makes it makes a little bit of money?
Yeah, I think it's declining readily, but
I don't know.
I don't.
I actually, where does most of your income come from?
I have no idea. I don't know. My job
No, the income for the show.
for the show?
Yeah.
Patreon.
All right. So let me do this. Let me log in. I'm gonna give you guys a great opportunity.
That sounds like Shark Tank.
I'm gonna become you guys. Who your husband is gonna become a business partner with the Penguin.
The Penguin. Okay.
So you bring me on.
A couple nutty ideas.
You bring me on. Let me finish, sweetheart.
Yeah.
You bring me. He brings me in. We co-host the show together. And because I have more, name recognition, you give me 80%.
Oh, that's a lot.
You give me 80%. Let me log into the Patreon right now.
People
Buddy,
love making some outrageous percentage demands. It's a little baby podcast.
What's the password?
Let's hear him out. This could be.
Thank you.
You think so?
Because listen, you know who I am. I'm the Penguin.
Johnny must be.
I got the name recognition.
I'm a fan.
And let me tell you something. Let me talk to you then. Let me talk to you.
Yeah.
First of all, what I need, you're the producer of the show. What I need is your social security number.
052072872.
Beautiful. Now I need your husband's social security number.
I don't have that handy.
Okay. That's fine. I got his. So can you give me the Patreon, the password to this Patreon?
I don't know that either.
I'll text it to you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Thanks.
Christ.
All right, great. And look, I just think that we could do a lot of good together.
So it would be Mike Recine and the Penguin? The Mike Recine and Penguin show?
It'd be the Penguin show.
The Penguin. Oh, the Penguin show.
Penguin
We're
show.
just going to get rid of Mike Recine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Patreon. There you go. You got it open.
I got it open.
Great. Okay.
I'm pretty good at getting what I want.
Yeah, you're like a hacker. Got it. All right, cool.
I also want to say you do seem a little you seem like you're a little tense.
Oh.
Do people ever say that to you? Do people ever say,
No,
"Oh,
actually,
she's-"
people are always surprised how calm I am. I'm a very calm person. Yeah.
Nobody
people can't
says-
believe how I can always keep my cool.
Nobody says she's kind of a bukyak.
No, no one's
Nobody
ever
ever calls
said
you that?
Never. No.
Okay. Because I was wondering maybe I could give you a little before I go, because I do have to leave. I got other shows I'm doing. But maybe I give you a little back massage. I don't have to do that. I don't have to touch you.
I don't know.
But anyway.
How
about a hand massage?
Okay.
I just see that you're
yeah.
I think your husband probably stresses you out a lot.
Yeah, a bit.
I think your husband could be much bigger than he is.
Yeah.
I think he lacks a killer instinct. And I think
he didn't have the makings of a varsity player.
Right. And I think I could help him take the show to the next level.
Okay.
So think about it.
Yeah, sure.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was lovely talking to you.
Yeah,
talking with you.
Thanks for coming. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
You're very beautiful.
Thank you.
Anyway, I gotta get out of here.
All right, cool. I'll clean those crumbs.
How about can I get a little more of that muffin?
No more muffin. You're
Okay.
done with the muffin.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It was fun, folks.
Bye.
Bye. Oh boy, what the hell? Ow! All right, I'm going. I'm leaving.
That was good.
I guess. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it's a good character. Yeah. Okay, guys. So thanks for watching this segment of me with the Penguin. And oh, hold on. Mike's calling me. I don't know if I should answer that.
Yeah.
Should I answer that on air?
He answers when you call.
Okay. I mean, should I put it on speaker? Hi, honey.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Your penguin.
How'd the interview with the penguin go?
It was something. I don't know. I think I did my best. He's creepy, and he wants to take over the show.
Creepy.
Well, he tried. Yeah, he like massaged my hand and said that my husband can't provide, and then he tried to grab my boob. So I slapped him.
Well, that's not cool. I'm gonna have to have a talk with him about that.
Yeah, but he wants to like take over the show and like be your co-host, but really call it the Penguin Show.
Okay, and you said yes, right?
Oh, I said that was not a good idea.
It's a good idea.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to see if the
where
patrons.
did he leave?
Well, I slapped him from behind, and I got him good, but I couldn't see because he was sneaky. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should like listen to what he has to say about the show if he wants to work with us.
I guess. Is that what you want? Okay.
Well, I don't know. We'll talk about it.
All right.
I will talk about it. But thanks for hosting today. I love you.
Yeah, of course. Love you too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, well, there's there's your host, Mike Recine. He's busy right now, so I took over for him. Thanks for listening, and I hope that I'll come back again soon. Bye, guys.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Mike here. That was a fun segment, huh? We want to thank my beautiful wife, Deborah, for participating in that. We want to thank Johnny. And I want to thank the two writers that we had to help me write that segment. It was Eric Asker and Adam Gilbert. So I just want to shout out to those guys. Follow them and, see what they're doing. Funny stuff. I want to thank Johnny. I also want to give a little shout out to there's a show in New York City, and it's called The Cigarette Club. My friend Lauren has a variety show in New York City called The Cigarette Club in New York and LA. For the past 2 years, she's having the last one on December 7th at Littlefield in Brooklyn. It's a great show. She works her ass off. Dan Licata and Joey Dardano are on the lineup. There's a house band. If you need something to do in Brooklyn, check that out. Tickets are at Eventbrite. If you look up The Cigarette Club is Dead, you can find the link on her, also on her Instagram bio, Lauren, DESLEROUX. Lauren actually designed our Out for Smokes t-shirt, the last one. Helped me with the design for that, which everybody seems to like. I just sent a couple shirts out to Europe the other day. I got a couple left. I don't know if you guys will want them. It's up to you. But shoot me an email if you want. ofsshirts@gmail.com. I know some of you have placed orders. You placed orders in the past month, and I didn't get around to giving them to you. I don't know if you still want them. Hopefully you still want them. Anyway, ofsshirts@gmail.com. I got a few of those left. Anyway, what's going on? What's going on with me? Well, over the past month, a lot of people in my life have told me that maybe therapy would be helpful. And so I just want to let everybody know I did take your advice. I started seeing a therapist. Johnny met the guy. What do you think?
Great guy.
Great guy. Very, very laser focused. Maybe a little ideologically different than some of us. But his name is Dr. Kevin Marino, and I think we've really made a lot of progress in therapy. And he did want to wish me good luck with the new show. So he left me a little voicemail that he said that I could play on the show for all of you guys. So here he is. Can't recommend this guy enough. Dr. Kevin Marino.
All right, Mike. I know you've been feeling overwhelmed lately, so let's set this straight. The biggest problem you have is that you are surrounded by faggots and cucks. And worse than that, you have way too much compassion for them. But let me ask you, where is the compassion that you should feel for yourself to achieve your dreams and to reach levels of success that have escaped you up until now. There have been many of your friends in the comedy world that have surpassed you. And not because they have more talent than you, and in many cases, quite the opposite, but they have surpassed you. And the reason being is that they have it in them to stomp on skulls and not feel anything for the losers who hold them back. You need to get to that point, Mike, because you are almost 40 years old and you are reaching the point where you need to make this shit work, or it's just going to be a hobby, or it's going to be something that needs to go away. Because you are either going to succeed or you're going to be that loser, that guy in his mid-40s who runs around comedy clubs, who has no other options in life because he's on the New York State Child Abuse Registry and has been arrested multiple times for violating restraining orders because he's a complete biological defect. We all know that guy. You don't want to be that guy because that's where it's heading for you. You have had way too much compassion for people who have fucked you up. You need to shed these people from your life. You need to find your Faustian spirit. And when you do, I think that your wife will find you a little more attractive instead of being some whiny bitch. I think your son will respect you more. He might actually behave a little bit. And for once in your life, you'll respect yourself. You need to dump these losers. You need to dump this shitty attitude that you have, this self-destructive, self-defeating attitude that you have, and start succeeding. Find your will to power. Find your Faustian spirit, and you will make it. You'll get past this crossroads. You won't feel as overwhelmed when you start going on offense. When you never surrender, when you never fucking give in, you will finally succeed. As a matter of fact, you can't lose when you don't give in to these people. So stop having compassion for people who should be cremated. All right, Mike? You can do this, buddy. You're gonna make it. It's gonna be okay.
That's a great therapist.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that makes me want to go to therapy.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, we've been doing so much great work together.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Just
How
I know.
are you feeling? Do you feel
How am I
different?
feeling?
Yeah.
I feel powerful, I guess.
Yeah?
You know? You guys like me and you, we don't think about stomping on people's skulls enough.
Right.
You know? We're too nice.
Mm-hmm.
We're like nice little leftist boys.
Right.
But we need to I think me and you moving forward, we got to think more about money and power.
Yes.
You know? Would you say that you have power?
No.
Would you say that you have enough money?
No.
I never have enough money. But it doesn't really bother me that much.
I've never not had enough money. I've always just made do with what I have.
But let's this is what I'm saying. Let's start being like money motivated.
yeah. Yeah.
Let's think about money all the time. Let's start
think
thinking
about
money.
Yeah. Let's think about things we want to buy for the show.
What do we want to buy for the show?
Nicer cameras,
Okay.
travel,
Some more whores.
travel budget, some more whores. Preferably one per episode.
I just want to bring like beautiful women in here to hang out with me, and while I talk about kids changing their genitals.
You know? Yeah. I don't know. It's a different it's certainly interesting. I don't know what a Faustian spirit is. Should we look that up?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I think it's let's see. Faust. Faust is the adjective Faustian imply sacrificing spiritual values for power, knowledge, or material gain. So I guess it's like, Faust is a guy who sold his soul for money and power. This is the thing, though. I've never had money or power.
And what has your soul gotten you?
Not nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm a nice person. I think I'm well liked. I think I give to the homeless, and that feels good. You know, I'm just saying, let's try the other direction a little
You
bit.
can still give to the homeless. You just have to do it on camera for clout.
Right. And you can give a little more if you have more money.
Right.
You can help more
You
people.
can do the God's Plan music video.
You could do the God's Plan music video. Yeah. Yeah. So I think maybe that's something to think. It's something to think about, me and you. Let's get in here before the show. Let's take down this flag. No, I'm just kidding. let's get in here before the show and let's brainstorm.
Let's iron that flag.
Let's iron the flag. Yeah. Yeah, let's stop being slobs. Let's have a little respect for ourselves. Let's wear undershirts. Let's not have our nipples poking out. I don't
Nipples
have
protruding.
I don't like own undershirts.
Very, very disrespectful.
Ugh. Yeah, no good. Now they're gonna be looking at it. But I'm just saying, let's find our will to power.
Yeah.
Let's think about money. I bet if me and you started thinking more about money.
Well, there's a reason I've been trying to get you to turn this into a travel show. It's because it's just vacations.
Yeah.
That just is a write-off.
Is it? Yeah.
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 The people need to hear about Maui, so we need to go there.
Yeah. You have a tendency to sometimes you're thinking like 10 steps ahead,
Mm-hmm.
and I want you to think about 1 or 2 steps ahead.
Okay.
I want you to think about how I need to kill my dog.
Okay.
Yeah. How I can get rid of this dog. Because the dog's holding me. I think the dog's starting to hold me back a little bit.
For sure.
But I did want to talk about power a little bit, because I feel like I don't have any power. I guess as a white man in society, you know, I have some power. But I don't really have any power that I can abuse. You know, I have a 3-year-old who is already kind of disrespectful. I have a wife who's from Staten Island who isn't going to let me who doesn't let anybody push her around. So there's nothing I can do there. The only real power I have in my life is that I got my dog I got him a little choke collar recently.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And I did the but it's like it's got like soft spikes. The spikes are plastic. They're black and they're plastic.
Okay.
And I had to like adjust the collar a little bit. I had to tighten it, take some of the spikes off, put them back on. Anyway, long story short, it doesn't really work. He's still pulling on the leash.
Because you got the soft spikes.
What's that?
Because you got the soft spikes.
And then so what do I do? What do I go back to the pet store and be like,
pull it harder.
I need the hard spikes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the soft spikes aren't really, he's got a lot of skin around his neck. And I go like, oh, this isn't really working. And so he's still kind of pulling on the leash, but every once in a while I'll give the leash a little like yank. And I have to admit, sometimes that feels a little good. After being abused by this dog for 7 years, after him being terrible on the leash, I finally have a little bit of like, you know, I go, get over here. And then he like turns his head back and it, you know.
That's great. You should talk to Dr. Kevin Marino about that.
I should, yeah. Yeah. He did. We were talking about dogs one time, and he was like, once you have kids, you'll gut your dog if it even looks at your kid funny.
Has your dog ever had a threatening attitude towards Ben? Ever?
Yeah, he bit his face when he was like 10 months.
Oh.
Yeah.
You still have the dog?
Yeah, we do.
You should gut him.
No, come on. No,
what did you do when he bit his face?
I had a broken arm, so I couldn't really do anything.
Okay.
I just told Deb, and she got mad at the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was messing with him a little bit. I mean, now they're like good friends, but yeah, he did bite. But Benjamin was like messing with him a little bit. He was grabbing his tail.
Right.
You know? So I don't want to say that 10-month-old Benjamin deserved to get bit in the face by the dog. I'm just saying this shouldn't be a deal breaker for the dog. You know?
If you
should clip this, because this is gonna be controversial. Yes, I let my dog bit my baby's face, and I didn't put the dog to sleep.
That's yeah. I mean,
okay.
If you had done what
Clip
needed to
this.
be done, you could be like the director of Homeland Security.
Well, I'm saying like controversy is good for the algorithm. I feel like.
Yeah.
So clip this. My dog bit my baby's face, and I still have the dog.
And I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything about it. Throw your opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below. My dog bit my 10-month-old baby's face, and we still have the dog. Proudly,
And you didn't do anything because you only had one arm.
What's that?
And you didn't do anything to punish the dog.
I didn't punish the dog.
Yeah. You had your wife.
My wife punished the dog.
Right. Cool.
Here's what happened. My dog bit my baby, and we're going to clip this for social media. My dog bit my baby's face. I didn't punish the dog. my wife punished the dog. We still have the dog. Let me know what you think down in those comments. Anyway, let's see. What else is happening? I think I need a new laptop. I think I need a new laptop because this one has like boogers all over it.
Yeah.
You know? And have you ever cleaned your laptop?
Yeah.
What you have to clean it with just water or something, right? You can't use
microfiber cloth and water.
And water?
Yeah.
Because this is disgusting. I mean,
disgusting, yeah.
Okay, Johnny.
It's very smudged.
Well, I went to the I was at the airport recently, and my laptop came through the security, the conveyor belt, and like I went and opened it. I went and this lady was like, "Oh, I'm not sure if that's mine," and I like opened it up and I was like, "Is yours this filthy?" I'm like, "No, I know this is mine because it's literally covered in." The Mucinex booger is having a bachelor party on my on my keyboard. Yeah, he's having a family reunion, right over here. But that's the thing. It's like it's also there's just too much stuff on it. Look at my. Hey, we'll do this. We'll do some personal stuff. Look at my fucking desktop. This is my desktop. Get a shot of that. Huh? Screenshots, documents. You've probably seen worse.
It's not good, but I've seen worse.
I have a picture of young Yoda shirtless with a lightsaber for some reason.
I mean, keep that, but
yeah,
you should take half an Adderall and just clean your computer inside and out.
I guess. I think I'm just going to get a new one. Anyway.
How old is it?
Like 2019. So almost, 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
You get another year out of it.
You think?
Yeah.
I want to do video editing on it. Anyway.
Sure.
Whatever. I guess I just want to move on a little bit. You know, do you know are there any abusers in the entertainment business? Do we know of any? I don't think we know any. Can you think of any? I can't think of a single abuser, but it probably shows you how far out of the business I am.
I mean, of course, but you mean that aren't like that's not public knowledge?
Like it doesn't seem like there's any open secrets anymore. It doesn't seem like, and I guess I find it a little weird that everybody's got something to say about Diddy now that it's safe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just full court press on this entrepreneurial black man.
Well, that's what people do when it's safe to say something. They say it. When it's safe for Bernie Sanders to put up a bill to stop arms sales to Israel.
Which, what the fuck is that going to do?
Right.
Yeah.
And where was this anytime before the election? But yeah, it's like, you're getting all these clips of people saying what an asshole he was, but yeah, where was that before?
And it's just like, I mean, I guess I get it because nobody wants to be the only person speaking out. Nobody wanted to, 2 years ago, you don't want to be the only guy being like, actually, Diddy is, actually, because it's like, if you're the only person, then you'll probably get killed. I just don't know how you fix the system of speaking out against these people, Yeah. It's almost like you have to unionize or something. It's almost like all of the gay TikTok pop culture creators need to unionize.
Well, Cat Williams spoke out against him, didn't he?
And look what happened to him. I mean, what did happen to him? They kicked him out of the business and they put Kevin Hart in.
Yeah.
Who did he speak out against? Did he?
Did he?
Really?
I mean, that was
recently. Like years ago?
No, wasn't that on Shannon Sharp's podcast? Wasn't that like a big...
I guess.
He said, don't go shopping with Diddy.
Yeah. I just want to know, like, who's doing it? Who's doing it
right now?
Yeah. And if you found out that it was Conan, would you stop listening to it?
It's not.
It's not Conan. Yeah. No, it's not Conan. But that would bum.
I mean, he would still have a show if that were the case.
Right. Yeah, it's never. That's a good point. There just needs. I guess there needs to be a better system for that kind of stuff.
I think we all need to admit that we don't care so much about what people do as much as we care about whether or not we like the person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Well,
if Leno got caught doing something,
If Leno
it
got
would be
caught,
like,
we'd be
send him to hell. Send him to hell.
We'd be laughing.
And if Conan got caught doing something, they'd be like, "There's a lot of sides we haven't heard to this story."
Right. We'd be doing like an emergency episode.
Right.
Being like, "Ha ha, Jay Leno, I knew it."
Yeah.
Although, what's happening with him? He's got his face is covered in bruises now.
Yeah. Well, it keeps.
Why
it
does he
keeps
keep
catching
getting-
on fire?
They keep wait. So they set him on fire twice.
I guess I don't know.
Yeah, we should have looked into. We could have looked into that. That's all right. They set him on fire twice, and now his face is covered in bruises. Anyway.
Jay Leno shocks with eye patch and massive face bruise after
Yeah.
60-foot fall. Oh, I didn't hear about that. That's hilarious.
No, because I think he said
Ah.
like
I love how much bad stuff is happening to him.
it's kind of
That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. What if Conan's behind it?
Then that's beautiful. Revenge is a dish best
Jay
of
Leno
both.
is black and blue after falling down a 60-foot hill on his way out for
Awesome.
dinner. The former Tonight Show host, who was 74, suffered significant bruising to the left side of his face during the accident at the weekend. He told reporters ahead of a show in Beverly Hills Monday night. Leno, who was wearing an eye patch over his left eye, told Inside Edition that he had been staying at a Hampton Inn. What the hell?
Yeah.
He had been staying at a Hampton Inn about 30 miles outside of Pittsburgh on Saturday night. He took the tumble while he walked toward a restaurant close to the hotel ahead of a performance he was doing nearby. Imagine you're just like a cool guy, right?
Mhm.
And Jay Leno tries to like molest one of your kids,
Mhm.
and you stop him. And now you go, great. Now I own you, and you
Yeah.
and you can
Yeah.
just be like, get your fucking ass to Pittsburgh right now.
Yep.
Go to Pittsburgh, check in, go stay at a Hampton Inn. He was staying at but he's like a cheapskate, right? I don't know. It's bizarre.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jay, hey, it's me. Hey, it's Steve again. Yeah, remember me? Get your ass to Pittsburgh right now. And get on the 3rd floor.
This is kind of a funny way of writing this article.
So he, in a separate interview on the same evening, Leno told TMZ that he did not have a car that night, and that the route that this hotel had directed him on would have involved walking for about 1.5 miles. So he decided to take a shortcut down a hill instead. Wait, what? Staff at the hotel directed him on would have involved walking for about 1.5 miles, so he decided to take a shortcut down a hill instead. He told TMZ he thought, the hill doesn't look that steep, about 60, 70 feet. Let me see if I can down there, he screams. And then I fell down. Boom, boom, boom. We got to talk about this on Sunday on Patreon.
Yeah.
We got to look into what's
This is great.
happening here.
Let's just go through every bad thing that's ever happened to Leno.
Yeah. He got set on fire twice?
Did he have a scandal? Letterman did. Did Leno ever have a...
No, he didn't. I don't think he
No.
had a scandal. Letterman had a scandal, but what was it? He was like...
He was being extorted for cheating, so he just came out and said, I'm cheating, now you can't extort me, which is so awesome.
That is awesome. Yeah.
It's the only way to handle it.
It's the only way to handle it, and you just have because it's like someone extorts you once, they're not gonna be like, oh, here's the sign this NDA.
Right.
Yeah, no, yeah, $10,000 one time. I don't think so. That's pretty cool. The best thing to do would be to not cheat on your wife and the woman you love, though.
Sure.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That's the first best way to handle that.
Yes.
Is to read your Bible or your Quran or whatever it is, and not stick your dick in strange women or talk to them in any way. It's
Right.
not necessary.
Right.
When you have a beautiful wife at home named Deborah.
Right.
But yeah. So that's not bad. How did he announce it?
He came out on the show and he said, usually this is where we do a jokey segment, but today there's no joke. This is very serious.
I got a little side pussy.
Everything I'm about to say is true, but it has to be addressed.
I'm sure he told his wife first.
Look it up on
right?
YouTube. It's
Really?
Yeah, it's great. It's a
Really?
great watch. Yeah.
He's like, look, here's the thing. Let me ease you into this. I like pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the way he sets up the story is it's like Deep Throat. He's like, I met somebody who handed me a packet, you know, a manila envelope full of files, and then I opened those files and it's pictures of me with this woman. And it sounds like and then the audience is like kind of laughing because you're
Wait, it's so funny to get a manila envelope and it says like confidential on it. You're like, what's this about? Like government secret or something? And it's just you getting your dick sucked. And you're just like making a face like you're like, you know, you get to see yourself.
And you show the pictures of you getting your dick sucked on national television.
Yeah. You've never done that. You've never like watched yourself have sex, have you? Okay. So, cause I haven't done it and I don't, I don't want to, but I guess I'm a little curious.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you know, if I would like root for me, you know, watching fuck my wife.
Yeah, you don't want to risk that. You don't want to watch it and then that stays.
You don't want to watch
that
it.
Stays
and
in your head forever.
Stays in your head, and you go, "Oh God, yeah." But I kind of feel like,
but you might impress yourself.
I go so back and forth with.
You might also perform better knowing that you're on camera.
Yeah, just my ego is all over the place. I'm like, I'm always so up and down.
Sure.
Yeah, But anyway, that's cool. We'll do that on Sunday. We'll talk about that on Sunday.
Okay.
We'll talk about Jay Leno and David Letterman. Actually, that could be the whole most of the episode if you want. We'll talk about different late night hosts.
Larry Sanders
and their personal life. Larry Sanders, and just talk about their personal lives and
love that. Easy.
Yeah. Did Johnny Carson ever have any scandals? I doubt it. Yeah, it was so easy to make that stuff go away. Because if you why did Johnny Carson never forgive Joan Rivers? That's good. This is great. I should get on Reddit. Reddit seems fun.
Bots.
What?
It's all bots.
It's bots.
Dead internet. Well, Other Tonight.
Okay.
Had launched. I mean, I guess so is Twitter.
I guess let's talk about the Middle East a little bit before we wrap up. There's some stories that I saw. I saw that Netanyahu was issued an arrest warrant. I didn't read the article. Netanyahu and Gallant were issued arrest warrants. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It feels like maybe these wars are not sustainable for Israel.
Mm-hmm.
They need us. They need our poor people to go over there and fight for them. And there's a great video from the YouTube channel GDF, and it's all about, he's done some great videos on the Iraq War and how Israel kind of influenced policy on that. I would highly recommend those. But I guess the only thing is I don't have any Middle East stuff to talk about today. I mean, I do have the flag behind me. Deb mentioned some of the charities earlier in the episode. But I guess the only thing I want to say is that like I haven't looked at any dead babies in a little bit. Thank you. That should be boo. Can we do booze for that?
We don't have booze.
No. Okay. Well,
I'm proud of you. So
you're proud of me for what? For not looking at the dead babies?
Giving yourself a little break.
You should look at the dead babies.
Not every day.
Every other day. Every other day or every 2 days.
How about every other week?
How about
you need several days off.
Twice a week. Twice a week. It should be twice a week.
What days of the week?
What's that?
What days of the week?
I don't know. Wednesday, Saturday? Saturday's a good day for that.
The weekend.
No, Saturday's a good day. Yes, the weekend. Yes, the weekend. That's the point. Yes, the weekend, because you shouldn't get 2 days off without seeing the dead babies.
Okay.
You know?
Sure.
And I think that that does influence a lot of my opinions and a lot of my, and I think that I have sort of, I know that I know a lot of people think that I shouldn't look at them so much. But if I don't look at them, then people are going to forget that they're there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel. So I feel like Saturday's a good day. Saturday and Wednesday, or Saturday, Wednesday, or Saturday and Tuesday. Not Monday. Monday's too hard. Monday's hard enough. Yeah, I think Saturday and Tuesday would be a good day. Take a look. Remind yourself that it's happening. It's avoidable. It's our fault. We're complicit in it. And yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have anything in that area because I haven't looked at any dead kids.
What does your therapist think about you looking at the dead babies?
I'm sure we would disagree on that. I'm sure he would tell me to just think about your own family, think about your own family and your own needs. But I don't know. I don't believe in that. I think that we should think about other people. We should think about other people's children and think about what they're going through and put ourselves in their shoes. And that's why it's hard to be Mike Recine, because I'm the only person I know who does that. So I guess that's what I want to say. I should do it more, but I guess there should be a little more control. But Saturday is a good day for that. You take an hour on Saturday. It's like going to church, or going to the mosque or whatever. Friday, it should be Friday or Saturday that you do that.
Okay.
And I think, don't Muslims go to the mosque on Friday? Isn't Friday like a religious day for them?
I don't know.
Yeah. But go in Friday, Saturday, look a little bit, and then tweet a little bit. Send it to family members if you need to. You
need to, yeah.
Because if they don't want to look at it, those people aren't your family. They shouldn't. You should. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, think about how the media exists to whitewash it all, to cover it all up. Because obviously, if you saw a kid on the street, if you walked out of here and there was a kid killed by a bomb, you'd be like, oh my God, that's horrible. But, it's very easy to look away. Don't look away, or look away. I don't care. You guys are here for entertainment. You guys are here to be entertained. I'm here to make you laugh. And I just wanted to talk about that a little bit at the end of the show. I think that's the show. I think we're done. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for staying here. Thanks for staying on board. Patreon.com/outforsmokes if you want to support. An extra $5 a month gets you an extra episode every week. We got some fun stuff planned for Sunday. In addition to we'll do the late night stuff. We'll do the Jay Leno stuff. And I got some guests.
Some exciting guests.
I got some exciting guests coming in.
Yeah.
Will be behind the paywall. I have to be behind the paywall. So patreon.com/outforsmokes. Thank you so much for listening. I got some road dates coming up as well. I got Detroit, December 7th. I got Clearwater, Florida, December 21st, and I think 20th and 21st. It's that weekend. And I have Minneapolis, Sisyphus Brewing Company, January 3rd and 4th. And then I have something else. Oh, I got Montclair, New Jersey, December 14th. So tickets are at MikeRacineComedy.com. Go ahead and check those out. Come see me on the road. Thank you very much for listening. Support us on Patreon. Follow me on Instagram at Mike Recine Comedy. And we will see you guys either on Sunday or next week. Bye-bye.